In this episode, you'll discover why burnout isn't a failure, it's feedback, and how the very exhaustion you're feeling right now can become the doorway to something more meaningful. Welcome to the Midlife Reinvention Podcast, a podcast helping women in career and life transitions achieve clarity on their next steps so they can transform uncertainty into an energizing next chapter. I'm your host, Kavita Ahuja, and the founder of It's My Time Now Coaching. If you're wondering what's next in your career or life, you are in the right place. Through solo and guest episodes, you'll gain practical tips, tools, and inspiration to help you uncover blocks, gain confidence, and be, do, and have what you want. I rediscovered myself after the age of 50, and I know you can too. It's my time now to help you do just that. I'm so excited you're here. Let's dive in. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to another mini episode of the Midlife Reinvention Podcast. I'm your host, Kavita Ahuja, and the founder of It's My Time Now Coaching. And I'm so glad you're here. If you've ever found yourself thinking, I've worked so hard to get here, so why don't I feel happier? You're not alone, and this episode is for you. Lately, I've spoken with so many women who share the same quiet truth. They've built successful careers, they've cared for their families, and they've checked all the boxes that were supposed to bring them contentment. But instead of joy, they feel drained. And maybe you can relate. It's really that feeling of running on fumes, of being productive but no longer present. You may still love what you do, but you don't love how it feels anymore. And here's what I want you to know. That feeling doesn't mean you're broken or ungrateful. It means something inside of you is ready to evolve. Burnout is not your body's punishment for doing too much. It's your body's signal that it's time to do things differently. It's feedback, not failure. So if you're in that space, if you're tired or stretched or really unsure what's next, here are 3 gentle but powerful shifts that you can start with today. The first is to treat burnout as a signal, not a setback. It's really easy to define ourselves by how much we can handle. We wear I'm fine like a badge of honor. But when your body and your spirit are asking for rest, that's not weakness, it's really wisdom. Instead of pushing through, ask yourself, what is this moment trying to tell me? Maybe it's pointing to something that you've outgrown. Maybe it's showing you that your definition of success no longer fits. That pause is where the real clarity begins. The second is to create space for reflection before the action. When we feel stuck, our instincts really tell us it's time to fix it fast. We jump into problem solving, like a new job, a new routine, a new distraction. But the lasting change doesn't come from reaction, it comes from reflection. So take some time to reflect on 3 simple questions. The first is, what used to make me feel alive that I've pushed aside? The second, what am I naturally good at that makes me lose track of time? And the third, what do I care deeply about in the world that still feels unfinished? Your answers to these 3 questions points towards your ikigai or your reason for being. That's the beautiful space where what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs all converge. This reflection isn't about starting over, it's about realigning what already exists within you. And the third thing is to take one small aligned action. Once you have even a glimpse of clarity, act on it. And it doesn't need to be dramatic. In fact, the smallest step often creates the biggest change. It might be saying no to one thing that drains you or yes to something that lights you up, even if it scares you a little. It could mean reaching out to someone in a field you're curious about or giving yourself permission to rest without guilt. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take one small, meaningful step in the direction of your truth. And each action, no matter how small, starts to replace stress with momentum and burnout with possibility. So here's the one thing about burnout that no one tells us: it's not just physical exhaustion, it's a loss of connection to your own energy. Burnout at its core is a disconnection from your energy, your joy, and sometimes your identity. But when you start aligning your choices with your purpose, when your values and actions match, your energy shifts. You move from catabolic energy, that's contracting and stressful energy of just getting through, to anabolic energy, which is expansive and creative. It's the energy that opens doors, it attracts opportunities and possibilities, and it's the energy that builds confidence. This isn't magic, it's just alignment. So if you're listening to this and thinking, oh, that's me, I'm exhausted, but I'm afraid to change, please hear this. You haven't wasted time. You haven't missed your chance. You've just been gathering the lessons and resilience you'll now use to create something deeper and more fulfilling. This isn't an ending, it's the pause before your next beginning. So, if this message resonated with you, my friend, take my career and life fulfillment quiz. It's a simple but powerful tool to help you understand where you are right now, how fulfilled you truly feel, and what's holding you back from feeling vibrant and aligned again. You'll receive a personalized score and key insights you can act on immediately. You can find the link in the show notes, or you can go to itsmytimenowcoaching.com. And if you're ready to take that next step, I'd love to invite you to a complimentary breakthrough call with me. Together, we'll explore what's possible for your next chapter and how to move from burnout to clarity with more energy and purpose. So, as you go through this week, remember, you don't have to wait for a crisis to make a change. The signal is already here in your fatigue, your restlessness, and your longing for something more. Listen to it, honor it, and trust that what feels like depletion today may just be the start of your transformation. Because it's not too late, it's your time now.